Alright dudes, so camp's all packed up. I've had a good check, no rubbish, no nothing like that. Tied a kiwi, and we are out, we're fishing. Alright, so I've made it down to my spot, or I've made it to the river. The fishing in this area has become so popular in the winter that there's just people everywhere. Every car park's got people in it. So there's two places I wanted to fish, not fishing them yet because there's people there. But I'm going to fish this little obscure side channel piece. There's normally some fish in there. So we'll go check that out, see if we can get one in the net nice and early. Okay, I think I see a fish, maybe. Oh shit. I was actually lifting up the cast again and this fish ate it. I think this guy's actually wrapped up, not hooked right. I set the hook on him pretty late. Yeah, there he goes. Yep. A few hiding in there. He's only just skin hooked. Nice little jack to kick things off. Here, buddy. Holy shit. And then we have a nice hen. Bit beat up, like she's definitely been through the walls. See you, girlfriend. Alright, these guys are actually spawning. It's pretty obvious. I shouldn't have caught that fish if I'm honest with myself. I feel pretty bad now. There's 4 or 5. They've definitely got their spawning activity on. Jacks chasing each other around. But I mean, that's this fishery at this time of the year. Even when you're fishing in the big pools, you're doing exactly the same thing, but you just can't see the fish. But I suppose it does change it slightly when you can see them trying to get on with their business. But I haven't caught a fish in ages, so the things you do, you actually might be able to pick them up. They're one there by the stick. There's one right here. Should really leave these guys well alone. I apologise for catching you guys, buddy. I'll leave you alone. Oh, there's another one right here. Can you guys see that? Hey, buddy. Woo. Alright, so I'm at a spot. I haven't fished this for a couple of years. I used to fish it quite a bit with Alex. And we'd always catch, if you caught a fish out of there, it was normally a pretty nice fish. So we'll go give that a go. I need to catch a nice fish after catching those couple of scraggly ones at that first spot. So we'll give this a go. And it's like the only place I found that doesn't have somebody at it. I'm not even 100% sure it's going to be fishable because there's another couple of QMX in the river. So I might not even be able to do it. Or it might not fish well, that's what I'm saying. Pretty tricky to get a good drift here. I can see a fish. One fish there. A lot of you guys, or I get the comment quite often to do a catch and cook, and I've never done it because I don't really like trout that much. If somebody smokes a trout for me, puts it on a plate, serves it with some crackers and some bits and pieces, I'll eat it. It's pretty good smoked. But I'm not sure I like it just cooked. Well, I can't really say that because I'm not sure I've really tried it. So I am toying with the idea of doing a catch and cook, and it would be on this beach. Because there's normally quite a bit of driftwood stuff up here to make a fire, and it'd just be a nice place to sit down and eat a fish if you're gonna. Oh, there's a fish right here. Probably can't see it, but a rod length off the bank. Right there, let's try to catch him actually. Only meant to do that. All right, so it's not huge, but this is the difference between that skinny sort of water and these big deep pools. As your fish looks much nicer and cleaner and crisp. Beautiful fish. See you, buddy. Thank you so much. Really happy with this guy. Super fat, super firm, really nice, fresh hen. Stoked. So pretty. Thank you, girlfriend. So this is exactly the kind of fish I had in mind when I came to this spot. Beautiful chrome, rainbow hen, full of eggs, ready to do her thing. So good. Thank you so much, girlfriend. Oh, that's cold. So that was a really fun little session. I'm glad I went down there. I was iffy about it, but I'm glad I went. There was 2 or 3 really nice fish in there. Super stoked to catch them. I was a little bit disappointed that when I put the drone up, I just caught a poor condition jack. But oh well, you get that on the big jobs. Hopefully it'll look cool on the drone anyway. I think I'm going to hit one more spot. There's going to be dudes everywhere at this spot. It's probably the most popular part of the river, but I quite like fishing it because it reminds me of the South Island. So I'm going to go for a look down there. I've missed a couple of fish already in this spot because the bank's so messed up. Oh, fish. Holy. There are fish down there. Oh, that feels like a great fish too. He's going towards the bank, which isn't good. I think there's a heap of sticks and crap down there. Dude, that feels like a horse. I at least want to see this fish because it feels so big. Come back here, fish. Feels like a brown trout. I know it's not. There's no browns in here this time of year. I don't think there are any. Well, there's not many. Come here, please, fish. Come on. Let's come up here. Oh, that's a great fish. Oh, yes. You. This is right up there with that fish from the first pull. Second pull. Might be slightly smaller, but oh yeah, no, smaller. But really good fight. This thing felt huge. Really pretty fish. Is that a jack? I think it is a jack. Just a super healthy, beautiful specimen. See you, buddy. Yeah, see, that's what I don't want, is the split shot riding down on the egg. I'm convinced it doesn't get eaten when it's like that. A whole fresh bit. I'm actually going to put it above the nymph, because I don't really care too much if it slides down on it. The only downside of that is that the split shots now are so far away from the egg that the egg can ride a bit high. It's not necessarily going to be rubbing the bottom, which sometimes isn't an issue, but also sometimes is an issue. Fish. I was a little bit late on that. I was about to scratch my head. Got a couple of buddies coming with him, following him. They're like, "You alright, John?" Oh, this guy, after that, see, this just almost proves my point. This fish ate the nymph had the split shot, which got it to the bottom. So, I mean, I think that's fairly conclusive. I mean, obviously you'd have to repeat the trial 100 times to get a satisfactory answer, but, I mean, that speaks volumes to me. Not a huge fish, but I like him. That's the best conditioned jack I've caught today. See that? He ate the nymph. Crazy bugger. Barely hooked too. Oh, thanks buddy.